Good evening, everyone. Railroad construction in Muncie causing some big travel issues.
News 8's Cody Adams was in Muncie today. He's joining us now from the newsroom. Cody, what you got?
Yeah, guys, Norfolk Southern is the company doing that railroad construction. Muncie Mayor Dan Ridenour says the city had no control over when or where that construction would take place, leaving city officials and residents frustrated.
Those lines that go through the street are owned by the railroad. They're not owned by the city. Those are owned by the railroad. It's their property. We just encourage them to do the east side 1 week and the west side the next week.
Mayor Dan Ridenour says the city was told by Norfolk Southern the main railroad track in Muncie would be repaired. Originally, the company wanted to do it all at once before the city convinced them to do it in sections. The biggest issue right now is the construction cuts right through one of the main thoroughfares at Tillotson Road.
It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Tillotson is the second busiest street in town, and it's a north-south. Runs along the Ball State University and IU Hospital, and it's been a challenge for people.
The repairs are now going on a couple of weeks, and residents are getting frustrated. Larry Covington lives in nearby Yorktown and says it's all a massive headache.
It's pretty bad, not just on me, but everyone that commutes back and forth from one side of town to the other. It's a mess.
Delaware County EMA has a map showing all the closures live, but Covington says it seems to be always changing. The city of Muncie started guiding complaint calls to Norfolk Southern, but when we tried to call the two numbers, both were disconnected. Mayor Ridenour says the residents are not alone in their frustrations.
We feel the same frustration, but we also know it's temporary, and once it's finished, it will be like a lot of infrastructure. It's a real pain when you're going through it, but once it's finished, it's usually a much better situation.
Now, the good news is Mayor Ridenour says the construction is over halfway complete. It'll move to Yorktown next week and then should be finished up. In the newsroom, Cody Adams, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.